This right here, that looks delicious, okay? I want 5 of these. That looks tasty. Okay. While everybody on the internet is waiting for the Brand New Day trailer, Amazon dropped a little trailer that might just be more interesting than that film. At very least, it's a lot stranger. The new Spider-Man Noir show looks so flippin' awesome. It's stylish, it's moody, it's creative, it's abstract, and I'm just so excited for it. But there is one thing, and it's the way that Sony handled this idea. We'll get into all of that after I go over how awesome this looks. Let's get one of the biggest great things out of the way here. This looks so amazing. Like, visually, it looks astounding. The style of the way the camera moves, the shadows, all of that stuff, especially when you're looking at it in this black and white version, is such a good, cool callback, which, to be fair, I'm just a freaking sucker for modern day filmmaking, calling back to days of old. I don't know why that's such a fascination for me. The 2005 Call of Cthulhu fan film, one of my favorites of all time, because I just love that stuff. And it looks like to me that they're handling this really well. It's just scratching that itch that I have in the back of my head for stuff like this. And it's why I might just say that this looks more interesting than whatever's gonna happen in Brand New Day, because this is such a unique thing to happen. It's one of those projects that I look at and I'm just happy it exists, because this is weird. Speaking of weird, casting Nick Cage again is the best idea anybody ever had. I am an A1 Nick Cage glazer, okay? Genuinely one of my favorite actors of all time. And what's so funny about this is after I watched him in the opening of Renfield, you know, where it's that homage to the actual Dracula film, I sat there in the theater and thought to myself, you know how cool it would be to get a black and white Nick Cage adventure? He's got that type of gravitas when he really taps into it, of an old school noir type show, and they're doing it. And obviously, it's a really cool callback to Spider-Verse, and I'm sure with the awesome way that Lord and Miller have been kind of connecting every single Spider-Man movie ever made, this has something to do in the Spider-Man multiverse. Whether or not this is the guy from Spider-Verse, that's up to, we'll see, I guess. And yes, I know that he's Peter Parker in the movie, and this is Ben Reilly. We'll get to that in a minute. But come on, I mean, we're talking about the Spider-Verse. Anything can happen. And speaking of the alternate Spider-Mans that we get, I think the roster of villains here is so interesting. You get all of these C and D tier Spider-Man villains, and we also, obviously, the standout, Sandman. But not the Sandman as we know him, you know, that shape-shifting giant. He can make himself big, he can make himself small. As far as I see from this trailer, it seems as though it's going to be the Sandman that can literally turn his skin into sand, which makes him so freaking tough. It makes his punches deadly. He's bulletproof. That type of Sandman, which we've already gotten the other types of Sandman. I say, let's go for it. Let's do something weird. And I think that's it. I really like how weird this is. I do also like the Ben Reilly twist a little bit. We've seen Peter Parker play out, right? We understand the story of Peter Parker. We've seen it over and over and over again. And I understand that just because his name gets changed doesn't mean that that's still going to change much, the canon events and all of that stuff. But I do think it's interesting that we're finally going to get a Spider-Man event that isn't Peter Parker. I think that's cool. And as far as I understand too, that's kind of a legal loophole for this to exist anyway. So if I had to choose between this guy being Peter Parker and the show existing at all, I'm gonna choose the show existing. Knowing Amazon Prime, a lot of their shows, especially, you know, those dad type of gritty shows, are really well executed. I'm not really worried about whether this story is gonna play out well or not. What I am worried about though, and what really grinds my gears, come here Sony, you need to get a little closer. Why was this not a movie? How in the heck do we live in a world where we got a Kraven the Hunter movie, a Morbius movie, a Madam Web movie, and Spider-Noir is going to freaking Prime as a TV show? It's just one of those things where you're like, Sony, it's right there in front of you. You have a great idea. People would show up seeing a Spider-Man swinging through the city, whether it's Ben Reilly or not. That would make people show up. And yet you did this. You did this. This is evil. I promise you, the board of Sony just plays malicious jokes on Spider-Man fans. Yeah. Okay, listen. So we definitely should put Morbius out, okay? This is gonna be really good. It's gonna get a good laugh. Oh man, I gotta go make out with my secretary. I seriously just can't believe we live in a world where this is going to Amazon Prime. And if I had to choose between this going to Amazon Prime or not existing at all, I suppose I'm excited to see it. I'm excited that it exists, but I think it was just a fumbled bag here. Do you know how awesome it would be as a Spider-Man fan to watch a black and white Spider-Man movie in IMAX? Watching this story unfold in a way that we've never really seen it before. And do you know how much money that would make? It would be insane. I don't know. As far as this trailer goes, it looks awesome. I really cannot wait to see it. And if you guys would like to see a review of that whenever that comes out, I really haven't done many reviews on the channel anymore. But if that's something you'd like to see, put that down below in the comment section. I'm excited for it. You know, it's just one of those things. I don't like how it was handled. And I think that it was borderline spitting in the face of Spider-Man fans and just taking all of their money and not giving them anything in return, releasing these 6 or however many movies there are, when you could have done this the whole time in theaters. Best case scenario, this show proves that Sony is going to lose out on a lot of money by not putting this out into theaters. And they're like, oh crap, yeah, we need to make a Spider-Man movie and put it in theaters right now. Yeah, I suppose just let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. Thank you all for 140 subs. This is so awesome to me. I've literally just kind of exploded in the past 4 days. So I'm very, very thankful for all of you. If you'd like to slap that subscribe button right in the butt cheeks, I'd really appreciate that. And I'd really like to do a 100 subscriber Q&A. Whether or not that can happen or not depends on if I get any questions. So please put any questions you have for me down below in the comment section. That's all. I love you. Goodbye.